Decades after surgery, Jennifer Grey is still criticized for her nose job, but the single mother just thrives in her dream job in Los Angeles. One of the brightest ladies in Hollywood right now is Jennifer Grey, but following her breakthrough performance in a well-known 1980s movie, the actress's career in the entertainment sector took a drastic shift. She got the amazing chance to work with one of the most attractive actors on the big screen early in her playing career. Yet later in life, she underwent a cosmetic surgery which altered her life. Grey has a distinguished career in the field and has played intriguing roles in important movies. Her dramatic roles in the 1984 movies Red Dawn and The Cotton Club, as well as her motivational performance in the 1985 movie American Flyers, are just a few highlights. Grey attained new heights with Dirty Dancing, a smash single from 1987. She played the youngest daughter of a prosperous Jewish family, Frances Baby Houseman. Grey, who is only 27 years old, played this legendary part in the coming-of-age drama. The charming dance teacher Johnny Castle, played by the late actor Patrick Swayze, was standing in front of her. The film's appeal and popularity were boosted by the unmistakable on-screen connection between Swayze and Grey. The movie deviated from typical Hollywood beauty standards, and Grey's portrayal of the character won her a great deal of acclaim across the world. In a May 2022 interview with ABC, she noted that she was not considered attractive at the time. She said that Swayze would not have been attracted to her because of her looks at the time. She nonetheless succeeded in landing the part, made a ton of money from the movie, and rose to fame and fortune. The success of Grey is hardly surprising given her family history. It's understandable that the actress easily acquired their extraordinary acting abilities from such excellent parents. But in addition to their acting prowess, Grey's family instilled in her the urge to adhere to social beauty standards. She recalled that the majority of her kin got cosmetic nose surgery. Grey stated, "My grandmother, my aunt, my mom, my dad, and my mom's grandma had all altered their noses. It was something." As a result, she discovered herself imitating their actions. The Dirty Dancing star is still mentioned when it comes to bad nose jobs more than 3 decades later. Grey claims that having plastic surgery at the age of 29 was not a decision she made, and that the procedure made her appear completely different in public. The 63-year-old actress is currently unmarried, resides in Los Angeles, and is ecstatic about having her adult daughter as her dream job. She is also her renowned father's adoring, encouraging daughter. Critiques and the tragic accident that shaped Jennifer Grey's career. The single mother has been prospering in LA for a while now. Despite Grey's continuing renown, her route to success was hampered by a tragic event, familial expectations, and insecurity. Grey and her then-boyfriend, actor Matthew Broderick, were involved in a vehicle accident in Ireland in the middle of the 1980s. As Grey was completing and releasing the film Dirty Dancing, something occurred. 2 additional women, a mother and her daughter, who were in another vehicle when it collided with Broderick and Grey's automobile, tragically perished as a result of the crash. Grey endured excruciating agony that would have long-term effects on her health as a result of Broderick's reckless driving conviction. In a 2017 TLC program, Grey disclosed that she had suffered a really nasty seatbelt injury. Moreover, she occasionally suffered from headaches that lasted for days, as well as neck and shoulder stiffness. She would occasionally wake up in discomfort, take a shower, and then go back to bed with some shampoo still in her hair. The actress said that the vehicle accident was her #1 life tragedy. She recalled the events and claimed to be the only eyewitness. Broderick managed to live, although he was badly hurt, amnesic, and unconscious. Grey's life was significantly impacted by the catastrophe, and no one was to blame. She said that it was only an accident, dispelling suspicions that she may be disclosing a secret. She, Broderick, the other women involved, and their families all suffered considerable and long-lasting trauma as a result of the incident. Gray's looks likewise took a hit. She had her first little nose surgery in 1989, but sadly it was done incorrectly. A few years later, she made the decision to undergo the same treatment once more in the hopes of getting better results. The results of her second nose operation, however, rendered her unrecognizable. Even her professional acquaintances, such as actor Michael Douglas, were unable to identify her when she made her debut in front of the public at a movie premiere. Due to her strange looks, Gray also had the horrible experience of being publicly chastised. She clearly recalled an event with a lady who she said attacked her at an airline checkout desk. Gray acknowledged that after changing her look, she felt totally invisible. She emphasized her displeasure and lifelong disdain of social expectations of beauty and eventually laid the blame at her mother's feet, saying, "I was furious with my mother because she kept urging me to blow my nose. I genuinely believed it was giving in." She thought of the action as a kind of giving in to the opposite side, as if she were giving in. She was confident in her own beauty and did not feel the need to change anything about her looks. Gray described herself as a sponge in her memories of her early years, soaking up her mother's enthusiasm and enjoying her mother's admiration. She said that her mother was the voice of her self-hatred and inner darkness. She first hated her own mother, but she eventually realized that she was having trouble getting jobs in movies and TV programs because of her unchanging appearance. Gray assumed that because her powerful mother had expertise in the entertainment sector, she might benefit from her knowledge of the field. She also thought that her mother wanted the best for her. Gray has learned important lessons during her journey of acceptance, despite the bad experience of her prior cosmetic operations being something she had not anticipated. She has endured criticism for her poor nose job for decades, though. In a conversation about models having new hideous nose on Twitter last year, Gray's name came up. The person cited the actress as an example of a wonderful young girl with a promising future till they fixed her up. Before she fixed it, Reese Witherspoon's chin and Gray's nose in Dirty Dancing were noted in a tweet from earlier this year. Stella understood what her mother went through at the beginning of her career thanks to Gray's biography. One tweet from May of this year specifically mentioned Gray as an example of someone who was unrecognizable after a nose operation. Throughout time, Gray's has come under examination, been dissected, and even employed as a word to characterize other celebrities' cosmetic procedures. She doesn't seem to be bothered by the criticism from internet users. Jennifer Grey enjoys being a single mother and takes use of professional opportunities. Gray has appeared to find a feeling of individualism and confidence by embracing singlehood and grasping new job chances after going through a protracted time of regret, sorrow, and grief. When actress Gray revealed on Instagram that she was divorcing her spouse, actor Clark Gregg, in 2020, the news was made. Also, she said that they had split up in January of that year. After 19 years of marriage, the couple separated. Gray revealed that despite their decision to terminate their long-term relationship, they did it with a great deal of love and care. She took satisfaction in how they handled a circumstance that was unusual in the globe. She also said that Greg was the love of her life and that she was eternally grateful to him. Actress Stella Gregg, a child of the marriage, was born to Gray when she was 41. Stella has made appearances in the movies Trust Me and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Stella, who is now in her 20s, saw Dirty Dancing, but didn't enjoy it since she saw another man dancing with her, Gray recently stated in an EW interview. Stella has read Gray's autobiography, Out of the Corner, in which she discussed her experiences making the legendary movie. Gray will apparently produce the forthcoming sequel to that movie. Stella understood what her mother went through at the beginning of her career thanks to Gray's biography. The finest compliment Gray ever had from her kid was that she made her feel proud of her, she said. Gray's life has improved greatly as a result of being a mother. She used to believe that becoming a mother meant giving up on her own goals, but now she realizes that parenting entails much more. She uttered, "It turns out that my dream career was really becoming a mother. That is my absolute favorite thing." Gray thinks that her autobiography is a helpful manual for her daughter, teaching her important life lessons. Gray decides to provide a positive example for her kid and be a role model rather than encouraging perfectionism. Gray also discusses her connection with her well-known parents, Joel Gray, a former Tony and Oscar winner, and her former actress mother, Jo Wilder. At the age of 82, Gray's father came out as homosexual in public. Gray described this information as a sniper assault, but she has now come to the conclusion that her father is entitled to own his sexuality and express it however he sees fit. Gray said that she had no idea what anybody else was thinking at the time. She did, however, note that the lack of openness could have angered her mother. The actress also mentioned her father, saying that both she and her father thought Wilder was the love of their lives. Joel said to Playbill in 2016 that he never told Wilder he was gay, even though he was completely in love with her. The actor decided to conceal his sexuality at the time because he desired a career, a family, and kids. Notwithstanding the information of her father, Gray has recognized the mix of hardships and advantages she has had growing up. She also valued having understanding parents who introduced her to the arts and cultures, which had a significant impact on her. On Mother's Day in 2022, Gray honored her mother, who is now in her 90s, in a touching Instagram post. She appreciated their unique relationship and expressed her sincere thanks for having the former star as her mother. Gray expressed her gratitude for her father, who was recognized with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the recent 2023 Tony Awards pre-show. She invited her father to the stage to complete her homage before calling him "my hero," which was met with a standing ovation. During a poignant moment in his address, the renowned actor praised his daughter for her kind comments and spoke affectionately of her as "my beauty, my sweetness." In addition to sharing tender moments on stage, Gray and her award-winning father also gave viewers a peek of their relationship prior to the occasion. Gray posted a sweet automobile selfie with her well-known father to Instagram. Several followers admired the couple's intimacy after seeing the photo. One commenter remarked on their superb looks, while others praised the actress's stunning appearance and her father's suave air. One person, meanwhile, said their picture was priceless. "Thanks for watching my video.